This is a spec for the module that we can call mean, median, and mode. Mean, median, and mode. And we're essentially just going to give students sets of numbers, and they're going to have to calculate either the mean, median, or mode for that set of numbers. So for example, we might say calculate, let me write that a little bit neater. Calculate the mean of the following, and maybe we should be clear. We should say calculate the arithmetic mean. Calculate the arithmetic mean of the following numbers. And we could give them a list of numbers. Shouldn't be too ridiculous of a list. And I think for this module, they should always be integers. And I would say something on the order of maybe, I would say 5 to 10 integers makes sense in this case. And so we'll give them the numbers. We'll say the numbers are, let's see, and we don't want them to be in any kind of order. If we have to find the median, then we want them to order it. But the numbers could be a 1, 1, a 7, 6, 2, 3, 3, 3. That's about enough numbers for now. And so the hints would be to find. So the first hint would be, do the same color, to find the mean, add up the numbers, and divide by the number of numbers. Then the next hint, 1 plus 1 plus 7 plus 6 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 is equal to, in this case, it's what? 9 plus 6 is 15 plus 5 is 20. It's equal to 26. And then we'll say there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me capitalize that. There are 8 numbers. The mean is 26 over 8, or 3.25. And over here, as the choices, we'll have 3.25. Maybe we'll have 3 in case they thought that this was the mode, the most frequent number. Maybe, what's the median here? Well, we could put whatever the median is. I think the median here is also going to be a 3. So we don't have to repeat that. And we could put other things in case, a 4, maybe a 4.25, maybe a 2 over here. And that'll be enough. And we could get creative on what the incorrect choices would be. So that's the example for calculate the arithmetic mean of those numbers. Now, we could also have calculate the median. So let me just clear that, and clear that. And so we might also ask them calculate the median of the following numbers. And there, the first hint is to calculate, or let's order the numbers. That'll be the first hint. Order the numbers giving. And when you order it, you get 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 6, 7. And you say the median is the middle number. And then we could show 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 6, 7. And let's see, the middle number here is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And so you have 2 middle numbers. And we should write that. And we should circle that or underline it or somehow highlight them. And we should write, since we have 2 middle numbers, since we have 2 middle numbers, And of course, this is dependent on having an even number of numbers. If we had an odd, you wouldn't have to make this statement. The median is the mean of those two numbers. And in this case, it's 3 and 3, but we could just write it. So 3 plus 3 over 2 is equal to 3. And we can highlight that again. So that's what we would do in the case of the median. And this is a case where you have an even number. If we had an odd number, you would just have one middle number there, and that would be the choice. Now, the last one is find the mode. So to find the mode of this, let us find the mode. Let me clear all of this business over here. Let me So then for the mode, it would be something like this. Calculate the mode of the following numbers. And then the first hint will be the mode is the most frequent number. Is the most frequent number. And just so that there's no confusion or no ambiguity, we should make it so that there is always a most frequent number, so that it isn't tied between two numbers. So that might confuse students. So the mode is the most frequent number. And then the most, there are more threes than any other number. So it is the mode. What we might want to do, well, I'll leave it up to your implementation of how you want to implement this. We might want to be careful. Obviously, we want a mode for every list of numbers we have. We don't want two numbers tied for the most frequent. But we also might want to make it so that at least, in this case, the median and the mode were the same numbers. We might want to make sure every now and then that the median and the mode, well, that's pretty easy to make sure, aren't always going to be the same thing. And obviously, the mean was different in this case. But either case, these choices worked out for whether we're calculating the mean, median, or mode.